Are you staring down a deadline to renew your SNAP benefits here in Florida? Well, stick around, because this explainer is literally your lifeline to locking in that critical food assistance without skipping a beat, all online. Welcome, everyone. I am so glad you're here. Navigating these state websites can definitely feel like a bit of a maze, especially if you're doing it for the very first time. But hey, don't sweat it. We're going to walk through this entire thing together, step by step, and get everything sorted out.
So right off the bat, you might be wondering, could you actually lose your SNAP benefits? The short answer is yes. It's super important to remember that these benefits don't just run forever on autopilot. Missing a state deadline means risking those grocery funds exactly when you might need them the most. By law, no one keeps getting benefits after their certification period runs out without going through this renewal process.
Just to make sure we're all on the same page, SNAP, which stands for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, what a lot of folks used to call food stamps, is federally funded but run right here locally by the Florida Department of Children and Families, or DCF. They load your monthly nutritional support onto an EBT card. And honestly, this program is absolutely essential. It helps families, seniors on fixed incomes, and folks with disabilities bridge that gap to healthy, nutritious food when the budget is tight.
Okay, here's our game plan for today's explainer. Number 1, your certification timeline. Number 2, preparing required documents. Number 3, renewing online via My Access. Number 4, the recertification interview. And finally, number 5, what happens next?
All right, let's jump straight into part 1, your certification timeline and knowing exactly when to act.
So the state of Florida actually assigns different time frames based on who lives in your household, and that clock starts ticking your very first month of eligibility. If you're an able-bodied adult without dependents, you're generally looking at a 4-month certification period. Now, for most standard households here in Florida, you'll need to recertify every 6 months. But if your household is made up entirely of seniors or individuals with disabilities and there's no earned income, you might actually get a 24-month period, though you'll usually just need to do a quick check-in at the 12-month mark.
The good news? You don't have to guess when your time is up. The golden rule here is to watch for a notice. Florida DCF is going to mail you a letter about 60 days, so 2 whole months before your renewal date. And if you've already got your My Access account set up online, you'll get an email alert too. The second you see that notice, that is your green light to start the renewal process immediately. Moving right along to part 2. Let's get that pre-renewal checklist ready with your required documents.
Before you even turn on your computer, you're going to want to gather your paperwork. It's like having all your ingredients prepped before you start cooking. Grab your proof of identity, like a state ID or driver's license. Pull up proof of income, like recent pay stubs or bank statements. Get a utility bill for proof of residency, and have everyone's social security numbers handy. Also, if you're a senior or have a disability, definitely gather proof of your medical expenses, because those can actually factor into your final benefit amount. Now, the state usually only needs you to prove things that have changed since your last application, like maybe a new job or a new apartment. But having it all sitting right there next to you makes the online form an absolute breeze.
Okay, Section 3, this is the main event. Renewing online via My Access. Let's go through the step-by-step guide. The absolute best place to do this is myaccess.myflfamilies.com. That is the official digital gateway for Florida benefits. Make sure you type that directly into your browser, okay? Please avoid clicking on random text message links or weird third-party websites, because unfortunately, there are scammers out there. This official state portal operates 24/7, and it's perfectly safe for uploading your files and submitting your renewal.
Once you're on the real site, it basically boils down to 4 concrete steps. Step 1, log in. If you're completely new to the online portal, you'll just hit Create an account and link your existing case. Step 2, once you're in, look right at your dashboard and click Apply for Benefits or Renew your application. Step 3, just fill out the digital form. Take your time here. If a question feels a bit confusing, just answer it as accurately as you can based on the paperwork you just gathered. And finally, Step 4, upload your documents safely into the portal. Make sure your photos or scans are nice and clear so the caseworkers don't have to track you down later to ask for them again.
Now, a quick heads up on a super common digital roadblock. You might log in and see a glaring error message saying the time frame for you to renew online may be over. If you see that, take a deep breath. It just means you might have missed your specific window for a simple online renewal. If that happens, Florida DCF says you should just go right back to your dashboard and click Apply for Benefits to start a completely fresh application. You just want to get that submitted immediately to prevent a total lapse in your coverage.
And hey, if the computer's just not cooperating or you're locked out of your account and keep hitting error screens, here's your ultimate troubleshooting tool.
850-300-4323. That is the Florida DCF Customer Call Center. They're on the lines Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Seriously, do not let a computer glitch cost you your groceries. Pick up the phone and get the technical support you need.
All right, on to Section 4, the recertification interview. This is the final hurdle.
I literally cannot stress this enough, guys. Do not miss this interview. It is vital. Usually it's just a 10 to 30-minute phone call with a caseworker. Its entire purpose is just to verify that the info you put on your digital form is accurate and that your household situation hasn't drastically changed. If they need anything else from you, they'll let you know right then and there. Believe it or not, missing this simple phone call is one of the biggest reasons renewals get delayed or outright denied.
Which brings us to our final part, Section 5. What happens next regarding approval and your ongoing benefits?
So you submitted your form, you aced the interview. What's the timeline? For a standard application, you'll usually get a decision within 30 days. If you're facing a severe emergency, expedited approval can sometimes happen in just 7 days. You'll get your official answer right in your portal or by mail. If you're approved, those funds will just keep loading onto your current EBT card between the 1st and the 28th of every single month. Oh, and here's a really great feature. Unused benefits actually roll over to the next month. Just make sure you use the card every now and then, because if a card sits totally unused for 9 months, the state might just claw those benefits back.
Just as a quick refresher, once those benefits hit your account, remember that EBT is strictly for foods you prepare and eat at home. We're talking fruits, veggies, meat, dairy, bread, and even seeds to grow your own food, which is honestly pretty cool. But you absolutely cannot use it for hot, ready-to-eat foods, alcohol, tobacco, non-food household items, or pet food. Stick to the allowed list and you'll stay in perfect standing with the state.
Just a quick heads up before we finish. This explainer is intended for informational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. You should always consult the official Florida Department of Children and Families or a legal advisor for specific guidance related to your unique situation.
Wow, we have covered a lot of ground today, haven't we? From knowing exactly when your deadline hits, to organizing your documents, clicking through the My Access portal, and crushing that phone interview. If you follow these steps, your renewal is going to be so much smoother and way less stressful. So I want to leave you with this one question to think about. Are your documents ready for renewal right now? Don't wait for the last possible second. Get your paperwork organized today and guarantee that your benefits keep working for you. Be sure to subscribe for more explainers on navigating these programs, and I will see you in the next one.